Welcome to this tutorial, and today I'm going to explain to you how to use the switch statement in Java. So first of all, you want to import our Java scanner and create our class and initialize a variable called string. The variable we're going to use, it has a data type called string and a variable named answer here, and it ends with semicolon obviously. We then do what we usually do, is create a variable for our scanner, and then we will print a line called system.out, print a line using our system.out statement, and the line we're going to print is please select a case 1, 2 or 3. And then we'll do ask the user for their input with answer in equal to the user input dot next, then brackets as usual down here. So this is when our switch statement really begins. All of this should be familiar to you already. Initializing variables, creating a class, and next to it I'll go on about classes in more detail, and creating a main method. But it's just this line here. This line is when we're going to start actually creating our switch statement. So basically we do print out the line, please select the case 1, 2 or 3, and then we drop down make answer, the string variable we created earlier, and make answer equal to user, or whatever your variable, whatever your scanner variable was called, dot next. So answer is going to be equal to whatever you called your scanner variable. I called mine user underscore input, and then put dot next with open and close brackets and semicolon. So once you've done that, go down to line 14 and type switch brackets answer brackets and then an open brace and closing brace. We always close it with a closing brace as well. So switch, when we first start a switch statement, we use a keyword called switch, which basically tells the Java compiler that we want the user to be able to make a choice. Like this, which switch is kind of used for menus in DOS. We won't really use it when you do start doing visual Java. Usually just create a menu and just add code behind it to see to the menu which does something. But other than that, I don't really use switch statements. I've never used any of it. So yeah, get back to the point. Yeah, switch. Right, so type switch is a keyword. Then open in brackets, type the variable answer, a string variable, or you could call it, or whatever you call your string variable. But basically, put answer in. And this variable is basically what the switch statement tests. So we know variable is equal to whatever the user puts in, and with tell the user they have 3 options 1, 2 or 3. So if they type, say the user put in 1, then case 1 would be executed. And notice with case 1, we have to put, since our logical control variable, which is answer, since our control variable is a string variable, our case numbers or options must also be strings as well, so with double quotation marks and number 1 in between them. So basically this is case 1. Case 1. So case 1 will be executed if the user puts 1, and then it will execute a follow line of close called this is case 1. We then have a break, which basically means it basically stops all other cases being executed, and it just cleans up the code more. It just stops making errors. Always have a break. So within our case, within a switch statement, we have a switch, our control variable, open and brace, and then we have a keyword called case, and then our option. In this case, it's 1, and then we put a colon. Then system.out printin, print line, obviously. This is case 1, familiar with that. Then we end it with break and semicolon. And then it's just the same for all other cases, but we just can change the program logic which is executed within each case. Which then moves me down to line 28 and the default case. Default case is basically if the user doesn't select any of these options. So your user put number 4 in, which doesn't exist, it will print this statement out. Please select the options 1, 2 or 3 and then break again. So we basically use default to detect any errors, to prompt the user they've made an error, that you haven't selected the correct case. So basically default is executed when none of the cases have been selected, therefore we have to execute a default statement. The default statement is completely optional, but it's pretty useful to actually have it in your code because it prompts the user that they've made an error and tells them what to do. So it's like when you do visual, when you start doing visual, you'll be able to pop-up boxes when you're making an error, and be able to do exceptions and things like that. I hope this helped explain how to use a switch statement. Thanks for watching.